My sponsor Rock Bottom is currently running a special deal. Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code Zirksee at checkout for a 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be coming at you with the top 10 legends that we need in Madden 20. Now, I actually did this video last year, and I took a look back and I actually went through and looked at what players I said, and did we actually get any of those players? And surprisingly enough, I actually did hit on a few of them. I'm hoping with this year I'll get 100% of these players correct, because I know I asked over on Twitter and I got a lot of response from you guys, and also a lot of these people I compiled myself in this list. There's a couple on this list that actually didn't get mentioned on Twitter, but I even looked back at my old video from last year, and some of the top comments in there I definitely agree with. Now, I should mention that I have played the Madden 20 beta, so I did happen to choose a couple of players that I think will fit extremely well in the Madden 20 game, just the way that the game actually plays in general. I think that these legends will help a lot and will be very, very useful for just how the gameplay is. With that being said, if there's a legend that I do not list in this video, please comment down below, because I was only be 10 legends, and it's not necessarily me going to be ranking them 10 through 1, although I will say which one I think we most need, or one of the ones that we most need. But first up, let's get into it. So we have Zach Thomas. Now, I did also see on Twitter, a lot of people said Junior Seau and a couple other linebackers. Well, I definitely think Zach Thomas would fit in very, very good with the Madden 20 gameplay. I will say that in general, jumping is not going to be a very big aspect of the game when using middle linebackers. So the height aspect, I mean, it might be a little bit down for only 5'11", but with Zach Thomas, his 99 overall Ultimate Legend card back in Madden 16, this card was a beast. Also went really good with theme teams. Obviously, he was a Cowboy, so I like him a lot there. And he was also a Dolphin. He had 90 speed with 95 acceleration, 96 awareness, 100 stamina. Obviously, we would not have 100 stats. 100 tackle, 100 play rate, 96 block shed, 97 hit power, and a 99 pursuit. Now, during the Madden 20 beta, I will say the run game was super effective. So if you're going to be using middle linebackers this year, I definitely recommend you have at least one linebacker run like a 3-4 that is super good at stuffing the run, and Zach Thomas is definitely going to be that physical linebacker being there to stop the run. Coming up next is going to be Patrick Willis, another middle linebacker. Might as well knock out both middle linebackers. Now, he was actually a limited time card. His final card was in Madden 15. It's been a long time since we had him, and actually the last time I remember seeing this card, and the number one thing I remember about this card is Texas Boy pulling this card with like his final pro pack, and he had like no coins left. I believe he was live streaming with Vic at the time. So shout out to Texas Boy. But he pulled this Patrick Willis card, and this card was insane. He had 95 speed, 97 strength, 98 acceleration. Again, jumping is not that high, but again, it's another one of those big run-stuffing middle linebackers, and he definitely had some speed on him as well. 73 catch, 100 hit power, 98 block shed, 101 pursuit, and I constantly see people asking for Patrick Willis back, and I can see why, because honestly, this card was so much fun to play with. He had great speed, great hit power, block shed, play rec. He basically had everything. Not the best catching, and you know, zone coverage was only an 89 and a 99 overall card. But that actually wasn't terrible zone coverage even back then, so it might even be adjusted if they decide to bring him back. But he's definitely another run-stuffing type of guy, and again, somebody I'd like to see. Now, next up is going to be maybe a little bit of an underdog card, I guess. Maybe one that not a lot of people actually like. This is actually one of the top comments, though, on my video from last year. Andre Johnson, you can see here thumbs of 138. This is not his final card that he had. His final card was actually in Madden 17, was only like a 93 overall card. But I just want to show you guys what he can actually get up to with a 99 overall card and what you can expect from Andre Johnson. Now, obviously, we don't know what type of chemistries they're going to have in Ultimate Team. If you can put on like any chem with the Superstar abilities, X-Factor abilities. I have a video already I dropped going over all the X-Factor and Superstar abilities for wide receivers if you want to check that out. But Andre Johnson is an absolute tank. This is a 99 overall card. He had 96 speed, 97 acceleration with a 98 jumping, 94 trucking on a wide receiver. with a 91 juke move, 101 catch in traffic, 92 route running, 96 back catch, and a 98 release. And of course, with him, you can always expect a very, very good run block of a 76 run block and a 78 impact block. And there was just something special about this Andre Johnson card. I don't remember who it was that had him. I want to say that it was Mr. Golden Sports that actually had this Andre Johnson card, and I myself actually used it quite a bit as well. This card was just insane, making crazy plays, and of course that run blocking is such a big advantage, and because the run game is so strong in Madden 20 already, if you can get a wide receiver like Andre Johnson who can still go out and make those catches, get those catches in traffic, and everybody wants the Andre Johnson back, he's a big name guy, that run block will be crazy good. Now this one right here is a hope and a prayer, but honestly, if I had to be honest with you guys, I don't know if we'll ever see Joe Montana back in Madden. Now the reason I don't know if we will actually see Joe Montana back is because he was making that Joe Montana football game. I know it was only for mobile, but I'm pretty sure ever since that happened, he has not been in the game, and his last Madden was actually in Madden 15, and he had a 99 overall flashback card. Obviously, a lot of people would love to see Joe Montana back for theme teams. You still have, you know, Steve Young, if you're doing the 49ers theme team, and of course for the Chiefs, I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes, so do you really need Joe Montana now? But still, a lot of people would love to see Joe Cool back in the game. 80 speed, 86 acceleration, he had a 100 throw accuracy, 101 throw short, 98 throw medium, and a 98 throw deep with a 94 throw power. Also with a 95 throw on the run and a 98 play action. Obviously the stats will be looking a little bit different, but Joe Montana is obviously one of the more liked players and one of the more wanted players, and I see it every single year. People ask for Joe Montana back. Honestly, I don't know if we'll ever get him back, but if we do, I definitely would think that'd be pretty cool. And of course, I have to have Peyton Manning on this list. The last Madden he was in was Madden 16. Now, of course, this is his 99 overall career tribute card. His speed is actually not bad. He's got 81 speed on this card. I doubt he would have good speed, per usual, if he did come to Madden 20. One thing I will say, though, if he happened to have, say, the pro read chemistry, which it seems like a lot of people were raving about during the Madden 20 beta where they were using him, a lot of people were saying that Tom Brady was super good. So in my opinion, I mean, the pass are super good. I personally like to use scrambling QBs, especially in Madden 20, because the pass rush is really good if they have elite pass rushers. But apparently pocket quarterbacks can definitely be pretty solid, and if he has solid throw power, like here he is, 98 throw power, 99 throw accuracy, 95 short, 97 medium, 99 deep, 93 throw on the run, 96 play action. I don't think his throw power would be that high in like a Legends card or whatever, but I would love to see Peyton Manning back. Everybody wants to see the Sheriff. I even thought this year he was actually going to be returning during like the Christmas promo, and of course last year I thought so as well, because there was like a Christmas promo with like a Sheriff badge on it, and like everyone thought it was going to be Peyton Manning. Unfortunately, we did not get a Peyton Manning last year. I'm really hoping that EA makes a move here and gets Peyton, because if pocket QBs are actually going to be kind of solid, you can't get much better than Peyton Manning. And speaking of QBs, yes, I know there's a lot of quarterbacks on this list, but there's a lot of quarterbacks that I think would go good for Madden 20. And one of those including is Brett Favre. Now, the reason I actually really would like Brett Favre is strictly because of the abilities that Patrick Mahomes has. I feel as though Brett Favre and Patrick Mahomes get compared a lot, and if Brett Favre is to come to Madden 20, I think this would be a huge addition, because he'd be able to get the bazooka chemistry more than likely, so he would actually be able to throw 80 yards. So in Ultimate Team, you would have two different QBs, Patrick Mahomes and Brett Favre, that could throw the ball 80 yards if needed. And of course, if he can have a couple of the same ability as Mahomes, and obviously he's going to have crazy throw power, good throwing stats, solid speed. A lot of people love to see Brett Favre in the game. I don't know why we actually didn't get Brett Favre this year. I feel like he probably should have been. Maybe they just didn't have the rights to him for some reason. Hopefully in Madden 20 they get him back. And also, I should mention this, at the time of recording this video, it is June 21st, so we already have confirmation of the triplets coming back, so that's why Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, and Troy Aikman are not going to be on this list. In case you're watching this video at a later time and you're confused as to why they're not on this list, it's because they've already been confirmed as a GameStop pre-order bonus. But Brett Favre is another QB I would love to have in the game. And in my opinion, this right here, this 96 overall Darrell Revis, is the best cornerback I have ever seen, I have ever used in any Madden Ultimate Team ever. I know Revis was in Madden 17, I know Revis was in Madden 18, but at the time, during the Christmas promo in Madden 16, when this Darrell Revis card came out, he was by far the best corner in the game. He was locked down. He was 1,000,000 coins at the time for a 96 overall. You really don't see that much. This card was just that good. Darrell Revis was insane. Now, he only has 92 speed, 92 excel. The stats don't look incredible, but I mean, like, you got to think about this. This was back in December. 96 overall card with 99 man coverage. I could literally put him in man, and he would lock down any receiver that was on the field. This is by far my favorite quarterback of all time. He has 99 overall Ultimate Legends, but I chose to show you guys this one because this card was just that freaking good. Obviously, a lot of people would love to see Revis back. I would personally love to see Revis back. I loved Revis's cards, basically all of them, but this is just my personal favorite. Revis is a lockdown corner, a little bit slow, but I feel as though if his cover stats are a little bit higher, should be pretty good, and I love Revis. And it wouldn't be a Legends wish list video if Bo Jackson was not on this list. And of course, for some reason, he wasn't in the game this year. I guess they didn't have the rights to him. I'm not exactly sure why not. But Bo Jackson is like a staple in Ultimate Team. This isn't even like his best card of all time. Obviously, his best card was that Christmas promo. I think it was Madden 15, was like when he was just insanely good when everyone was trying to get that one Raiders present, and it was Bo Jackson, and that card was just ridiculous. Bo Jackson every single year is just ridiculous. He's obviously going to be one of the fastest cards in the game, have the highest trucking in the game, has some of the best juke. He's literally everything you could want. Speed, trucking, juke, spin. I want him in the game. He's an absolute tank. Would be the best running back in the game as soon as he comes into the game. And then of course, wait a couple months, gets an Ultimate Legend, and he'll be the best running back in the game as well. And if we're going to put defensive backs on this list, we have to put Charles Woodson. Now, I honestly thought he was going to be in the game this year, and his last card was in Madden 16 with his retirement tribute. I thought he was going to be in the game this year because I honestly heard, or I thought I saw, maybe I can even go check back and check one of my old videos. I think he was in the game, like on the Legends roster, like a leak or something came out and he was actually already in the game, like they could put him in as a legend, but he never hit the game. He never hit Ultimate Team, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Charles Woodson, if they actually have the rights to him or not, but everyone would love to see Charles Woodson. He could play cornerback, he could play safety. I remember he even had like a Legends card in Madden 16. He was a Packers corner, I believe. That card was insane. This card was ridiculous. In Madden 15 as well, he also had, I think it was Madden 15, he also had like the all-rookie, where you could pick him as a corner or free safety. Charles Woodson's just an incredible ball hawk. He doesn't have the best hit power. I mean, here he has 90 hit power, but he's got 97 speed, 99 acceleration, and of course, coverage stats, 83 man and a 96 zone. That man coverage is probably a little bit low for Charles Woodson, honestly. But Charles Woodson, definitely a fan favorite. Want him back. And this was actually my #1 pick last year, and again, I'm going to say #1 because we need Troy Polamalu back in the game. He was such a ridiculous card back in Madden 15. Like, this card was so good, and he had also like another Legends card back then as well. This is by far one of the best safeties of all time, Troy Polamalu. He deserves to be in the game. Pair this man with someone like Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, and you've got a ridiculous safety duo. I mean, he will make plays all over the field. 99 hit power, 99 zone, 101 play rate, 97 speed, 102 acceleration, and every single year I see people that want to see Polamalu back in the game, and I am definitely one of those people that want to see him back in the game. With that being said though, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and of course comment down below if you think any other legends deserve to be back in Madden 20. I'm sure there's a ton of other legends that I was not able to list on this because this is only going to be a 10-player list, so comment down below any other legends. If you see a comment down below that you also think you agree with, smack the like button on that video, and or in the video on this video as well. Of course, smack the like button on the video, but smack the like button on that comment, and we'll come back to this video maybe in a couple of months once the game's actually out and see if maybe we can change some things and get some stuff done. Maybe if these legends aren't in the game, we could tweet this video EA, and maybe they can work something out. With that being said though, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you guys smack the like button down below, and of course hit that sub button if you guys are not already subbed to the channel. Madden 20 is literally only 5 weeks away, guys, so we are closing up really soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.